mother of invention. The new approach of taxonomy, the molecular taxonomy, is the need of the time. Keeping this in view, this new molecular lab is the third molecular biology laboratory in BSI. Let us all acknowledge the hard work of the head of the office, scientists, and staffs of CNH and other departments whose professionalism has helped the institution to build this lab despite resource constraint within 6 months.
শুধু অকারণ পুলকে ক্ষণিকের গান গারে আজি প্রাণ ক্ষণিক দিনের আলোকে যারা আসে যায় হাসে আর চায় পশ্চাতে যারা ফিরে না তাকায় নিচে ছুটে ধায় কথা না শুধায় ফুটে আর টুটে পলকে তাহাদেরই গান গারে আজি প্রাণ ক্ষণিক দিনের আলোকে।
Thank you, ladies, for the excellent performance.
In Howrah, Kolkata, We have 4 offices, CBL, IBG, Museum Office and CNH, to understand the phylogeny and other related aspects. So this is very much needed.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank and welcome Madam Dhriti Banerjee, Director ZSI, and her colleagues, the 2 officers who has come along with her. We're thankful to them for coming. And I also thank all my colleagues and staff members of BSI, all who have gathered here. And also we thank the PO officials who has come to grace this occasion. As Dr. Gupta has said, this place should have been the first molecular laboratory in BSI. But somehow it missed out. And it has, now it is the 3rd one. So it should have been long time back when our sister department, this ZSI, had set up, I think in 2012, they have set up. And that time, I do not know what happened to us. We should have also done it. And if that is the case, today we would have also been at par with them. But somehow, whatever may be, something, I mean, whether it's late or not, but it is better that we have started. So that's why, when I saw the king, today, you know, molecular taxonomy is very important for taxonomy purpose. We are doing taxonomy, and it is one of the important tools which is everybody in the world is talking about. And the phylogenetic classifications which are coming, and for that, they are falling based on this molecular. And if we don't do that, we'll be left out. So that is why I was concerned, and we said, let us do it fast. So right now, of course, it is only the basic, the minimum basic infrastructure we have set up. But then, I'm sure in the coming year, we'll be able to upgrade it, improve it, whatever is necessary, we'll keep on adding, we'll get it done. And also the space required, we'll try to get it done. But if everything goes right, as per plan, our new directorate building is supposed to come in Andul Road, which is already approved by CCU and Ministry also. So only we are just waiting for this clearance from this Kolkata Howrah municipal, so like fire clearance and other some of the things, which we are hoping to get this month or by 1 or 2 weeks there. Once we get that, we'll send that clearance to Ministry, then they'll release the fund for starting that. So in that building, we have set provision for laboratory, so that we'll have a big laboratory in that, because that is a 4-story building, and we are going to have 500 capacity seating arrangement for conference hall also. There are 2-3 committee halls which can hold 150 to 100 people in halls. Then we also have proposing for guest house, little house, about 70 to 80 people at a time. We have already put up about 6 rooms for VIP, then the other officials room, and some for just even two dormitories are there for students. So all that comes to total around 78 to 80 people can be, we can host like that. So that is there, and then the ground floor is going to be the cafeteria, dining hall and cafeteria, all those things. Everything, all the thing. And also this office building is to be fully furnished. That's why for furnishing alone, It has cost around 4 or 5 crores, so they have put the budget for furnishing. Because you know, if CPW they only make the structure, then it will take a long time to furnish or to bring all the furniture or to make it ready to use. So that's what we say, everything has to be included in the proposal itself. So that's what they have done, and we are happy that the ministry has approved and they also agreed. So that hopefully our minister, they are saying that if they can come in July, they will come. So in case if they come, that time we will try to make the foundations down ready and lay that also. That is one. So once again, thank you so much. I'm not going to say anything about the molecular lab now. Let the work start. Then only the work itself will speak about it, how important it is. That is what so once again I thank Madam and all of you for coming to this program. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Dr. Dhriti Banerjee, Director, Zoological Survey of India, needs no introduction. She is the first woman Director of Zoological Survey of India. May I now have the honor to invite our respected guest, Dr. Dhriti Banerjee Madam, to render a few words on this occasion and convey her views.
Good afternoon, BSI. A big congratulations to all of you for having your molecular laboratory in the Botanical Gardens here. Big round of applause from ZSI and your sister institute. It's a big congratulations to all of you. As Dr. Mao was saying that what happened in 2012, sir, you had that fantastic greenhouse. We don't have compared to BSI, if BSI is an Indian Ocean, ZSI is basically Hooghly River. We have such a small place and only a 9-story building. Anybody coming to your campus, I'm sorry, I don't know why you people don't write poetry. You would be the first poets in the world, you know. So we have such a fantastic campus, and what I got to know from Dr. Mao is that you're going to have a new, not only a new directorate in Andul Road, so which will be a new building, which will be a very fancy building like this, not like the old ones which we have. And also that you're going to have this entire area Oxford building renovated. So you must be on cloud 9 by now. So a big congratulations again on the fact that you have developed your laboratory. You're about to start. And today, as I say that you all know, I mean, it needs no mentioning that Zoological Survey of India and Botanical Survey of India, we have the largest collections of, you have your herbaria, we have our national zoological collections, and they are the largest in India and possibly the largest in South Asia. Tomorrow when you have your barcodes, whether or not it is you are taking it further for phylogeny or evolution, as I know that you know the DNA sequences or the DNA information, genotypic information, for us it also allows us to understand population, metagenomics. There are so many connotations to it which you can always go forward. Even if you just develop the sequences and you keep it in a library, tomorrow because you have the maximum number of specimens in your collection, you will also be having the maximum number of barcodes. You may be the first organization to have the maximum number of barcodes on botanical specimens, like we ZSI will be having the maximum number of DNA, species DNA information on the fauna of India. So flora of India, you are already rich because you have the collections. Once you have the genotypic information and the DNA sequences, you will be richer, like we are. So that is the reason why we have to make our mark in the whole country in the field of research, because what I can understand in the Ministry of Environment and Forest, we are treated like subordinate offices, not exactly at the level of WII or something like that, but any kind of work they have to get it done, they will do through BSI and ZSI. So I guess this is a time where we stand up and we say, look, you have to give us the standing which we need. And the first way we can do it, I guess, we already have our collections which has come to us. But this is something we are developing. They are developing, we in ZSI are developing. It's not something like the DNA sequences we have inherited. Whatever DNA sequences you are developing and uploading in the NCBI is something which will be done from 2000, maybe it has been started from 2010 onwards or 2012 onwards. So that is the contribution of the young BSI to the future BSI scientists. So that I think is a matter of great pride and a matter of great honor, because we always go back and see our legacy. 100 साल पहले इतना collection आया था. पहले आपका you have your Oxford collection, Wallace collection. So this may be your barcodes, maybe will be in your name. See, it may be, I don't know all of yours name, but just I know Abhishek. So the barcodes will be in Abhishek's name. It may be in Konrad's name. It may be in Manash's name, and your Mondal. It may be in Mondal's name. So this is a mark which you will be leaving in future, when you will not be there, and it will be for remaining for the rest of the scientists in future to come. So again, a big congratulations to all of you, and as Dr. Mao had said, feel free to come to ZSI. We have Dr. Vikas Kumar, who runs our DNA laboratory. We also have Dr. Mukesh, who is doing the vertebrate groups. So both of them will help you out, and they have good lot of connections also. So in case of you need their help, please, just touch upon us. And secondly, if you have to do rate contracts. Do you have a sequencer, sir? No. So you'll be outsourcing the sequencing. So for doing the rate contracts for sequencing, you can see how we process a file. And since you have been very smart enough to call the pay and accounts offices, both the offices, so I guess you will not have any trouble while you are processing for chemicals, because all of them will not be available in jail. So that is also be one. Another one that for processing for sequencing also, you can always touch upon us, and we are always there to help you. While 4 or 5 scientists, you can send your scientists in batches, maybe 5 in each batch, and you can get all of them trained up. By the time you have all your chemicals and your equipments in place, I think all of you will be getting trained in that way. Any help you need from ZSI, feel free, come down, talk to us, because both of us, we are supposed to work together. Today when I see all of you, first thing which was sitting there, it struck me is that we don't have a ZSI BSI day. There should be one day when ZSI, scientists of ZSI and BSI should be interacting with each other on the work which we are doing. If I am doing pollinators, you are doing the pollen, you are doing the plants. So ecosystem services minus insects is not possible, and food security minus BSI is not possible. But somehow we are working always in silos other than interactions, and more often I guess we meet more in the ministry functions than we actually meet in Calcutta. Whereas both of our organizations are in Calcutta. So I would say just come down. Whatever you want, आपको DNA देखना है तो आ जाओ, आपको insects देखना है तब भी आ जाओ. There may be, the insect legs have morphology which helps in holding the pollen grains. So the microstructures on the insect legs basically have evolved with the pollen grains at some point of the time. I guess these are interesting features which, because we work too deep. We don't work laterally. Whenever we work, we go down vertically. So we don't work on the parallel part of it. So I guess the time has come, and if we basically rope in our resources together, we can have a publication in Nature with at least 50 authors, 60 authors. It can go to Nature Science with both the DNA component, the morphology component, the evolution component, because we are a very old country, and our, I guess, evolutionary aspect wise also, our fauna is pretty old. So I guess that would be a thing which we can actually think about working in future. And for all of you who are there, you can come over and interact with. I don't even think you have your phone numbers. I'm going to tell my scientists to put their phone numbers or share with yours, you share with them, so that you have a discussion amongst yourself. Because together BSI and ZSI is a very strong unit of the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Yesterday, that day when I was there and Dr. Mao was also there in Chennai, what we realized that NBA is releasing patla pamphlets like flyers. Okay, we are releasing fat books with the information. So our information, the information which BSI has on flora and the information which ZSI has on fauna, is basically we are the first institutes to document the flora and the fauna and the biodiversity information. So we must be we have this IPR on that. Our discoveries, we have IPR on the discoveries ever since 200 years back. We are such old institutions. We were the first organizations, or we were the first institutes to start documenting Indian biodiversity, whereas NBA is trying to take the cake away. When I was at the very beginning, when we were being introduced and welcomed, it was just like subordinate officers of Ministry of Environment and Forest. But thanks to our Honorable Minister, at least when he mentioned that Kolkata mein hamara offices, Zoological Survey of India and Botanical Survey of India are doing good work, then at least they stood up and realized that okay, we are the people who make NBA run. So we have to stand together in unison, join hands together, so that whatever information we provide today, that would be the all and the end all of all information on biodiversity in India. So with this, I would once again congratulate all of you for having your new your third molecular laboratory. I hope you will be doing extremely good work, and I'm sure, I hope, I trust and I know that you'll be doing extremely good work. As I say again, feel free, come down, any help from ZSI, you're always welcome. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, madam, for your inspiring words. Before conveying the vote of thanks, finally nearing to the main event of today, I would like to announce and request you all to please join with our dignitaries for the inauguration of our molecular biology laboratory on the 4th floor of this building, followed by sapling plantation after the national anthem. On behalf of Central National Herbarium, BSI, I would like to request Dr. K. Karthigeyan, Scientist E, BSI, to convey the vote of thanks. Dr. K. Karthigeyan.
Very good morning to all of you. On behalf of the Central National Herbarium, Botanical Survey of India, we welcome and we thank Dr. Dhriti Banerjee, Director, Zoological Survey of India, for her presence to grace the occasion, the inauguration of the molecular biology laboratory. And I also thank my friends from ZSI who have come along with the director to grace the occasion. And we are very grateful to our director, Dr. A.A, who has been a constant support and inspiration to start the work and to achieve what we have done recently. It is all because of his support and guidance we have been able to develop this molecular laboratory. There is a huge, long list which I have, but I should not miss any of the persons who have been involved in successfully developing the molecular laboratory. The first overall execution and the supervision of this molecular laboratory was coordinated by our respected head of office, Dr. R.K. Gupta, and the execution was mainly the captain of this work was Dr. Abhishek Bhattacharjee, Scientist C, and with the help of Dr. Vinay Ranjan, who was very supportive in dealing with all the CPWD related works, planning, supervision, and the colleagues who supported with GEM related work, Dr. Avinash Bharati, Dr. O.N. Maurya, scientist from Botanical Survey of India, Central Regional Circle, Mr. P.P. Ghoshal, and Mr. Neeraj Kumar of CNH, who all have given a big support for the purchase of materials from the GEM. To select the instruments which should be there for the molecular laboratory, Dr. Ritesh Kumar Chaudhary, Scientist E from Agarkar Research Institute, Pune, Dr. Kanad Das, our colleague, Dr. Tapan Sheel, Scientist Z, Headquarters, Dr. Sangeeta Das Chaudhary, ex-research associate of CNH, and Mr. Dhriti Banerjee, ex-SRF of Central National Herbarium. They have been very instrumental in guiding and selecting the instruments which has to be purchased for the laboratory. And for verification and installation of instruments, Dr. Tapan Seal and Ms. Farin Banu, Preservation Assistant of CNH, were very supportive. For rearrangements, material sorting, cleaning and other miscellaneous work, Dr. Bandana Bhattacharjee, Project Assistant, Ms. Kasturi Chakrabarti, Project Assistant, Mr. Sudipta Sardar, Botanical Assistant, Ms. Farin Banu and Ms. Shabnam Bandopadhyay were very helpful. Basic cleaning was done by our outsourcing staffs. They also should be thanked for their immense help and support which they have provided for the basic to clean and to give the start for any other further works to be done. We are also thankful to the officials of Central Public Works Department, Civil and Electrical, who have been very supportive in the renovation work. And from the headquarters, we would like to thank Dr. C. Murugan, Head of Office, and Dr. S.S. Dash, Scientist C, Technical Section, and other scientists and staffs of CNH and Botanical Survey of India Headquarters for their support. Our sincere thanks to the officials of Pay and Accounts Office, BSI ZSI, for their support. I also should thank our team of creative artists who have done that flower rangoli in the ground floor, Mr. Dineshwar Shah, Ms. Sirti Chaudhary, Madhusmita Dash, Neha and Dr. Monica Mishra. And we all were pleased by a beautiful song by our team of singers, and we should thank them also. Ms. Ankita Ghosh, Dr. Riju Palika, Mrs. Ruma Badra, Ms. Shabnam, Ms. Kasturi and Mrs. Ishika. Thank you very much for a beautiful song. Finally, on behalf of the Central National Herbarium BSI, I again thank our chief guest of honor, Dr. Dhriti Banerjee, Director, and our Director, Dr. A.A. for their presence to honor the occasion. Thank you very much, and now I request you all for the national to join with us for the national anthem. Thank you.
Last but not most importantly, may I now request you all to join for the national anthem and call our Chief of Girls to sing the national anthem.
The Chief of Girls are very melodious. Definitely sing very well. You should call it BSI choir.
जनगण मंगलाधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंग तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Sir, you cut it down.